came here to talk about tarot card readings and people that have a problem with it. Because you hear a lot of people, especially religious people, say, I don't mess with tarot cards. Those are demonic. That's of the devil. These are the same people that'll go play spades, that'll go play blackjack, bid whist, poker, and all kind of other card games. And I'm just like, do they know the history of tarot? Because if they did, they probably wouldn't ever touch another card unless it was their medical card, their insurance card, or their credit card, or their business card. I mean, card games, tarot started with regular playing deck, a regular playing deck. Not all this fancy stuff we see today. It evolved to that, but it didn't start from that. So for the people that got so much negativity to say about tarot cards, do your homework check before you speak, because if you speak without having the full story, you make yourself look very foolish. Saying certain things just because somebody else made you believe it, but you don't have the knowledge for yourself. So if tarot cards are evil, y'all shouldn't be touching a card to do anything, playing spades, none of that. Because predicting the future is about numbers, numerology, astrological numbers, energies. So yeah, when people start talking about, oh, I don't mess with them tarot cards. You don't mess with tarot cards, but you got a pack of playing cards at home. You drink every weekend, and y'all play spades. What kind of hypocritical crap is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, people have all these stupid ideas and concepts that they get from a belief system, and they don't do their own homework, or they don't go fact check none of the stuff they believe, and then they start running their mouth saying stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then when you put facts in their face, they don't want to hear it. They don't want their illusion to be screwed up or crumbled up. So they try to discredit you, even when you showing them solid, hardcore facts. Anybody that have a problem with tarot, look up the history of it, where it came from. Before there was ever a tarot card with a person on it, or different objects on it, there was regular playing decks that people used to do tarot with. And that's where tarot started from. Regular playing cards. You know what I'm saying? So when people start talking that junk to you, yeah, do your homework. Let them know that you shouldn't be playing solitaire, bingo, nothing that got nothing to do with cards and numbers. Because the people that do that, but then turn around and call tarot demonic, you pretty much doing the same thing I'm doing. How do you think your God and your Savior gonna feel about that? How you like them apples? You know? So it's just the ignorance of people for me. You know what I'm saying? And I used to be ignorant to a lot of it myself, because I grew up Jehovah's Witness and Christian. But I've always been drawn to tarot because I'm a natural born psychic and I'm a natural born medium. I was really born like this. You know, so I didn't have no control over my mental abilities. And I tell people all the time, there are people who study astrology and they learn how to read, and there's people that it just comes natural to because they're born this way. You know, and I was one of those people that was born this way, and I used to get called crazy and mentally ill, all type of stuff people say to you when you have certain abilities that they don't understand, or that, you know, they may not be used to recognizing or seeing. So y'all be careful of that. There's a lot of people that are born with psychic abilities and spiritual gifts, and they don't know that's what it is, and they think something is wrong with them because that's what everybody around them is telling them. A lot of people, they have children with spiritual gifts, and you know, and when you have a spiritual gift, you're very vulnerable to psychic attacks. So I try to speak a lot about my experiences, just to kind of put the information out there for people to, you know that if you're experiencing some of these things, it's not you. You ain't tripping. You ain't crazy. Your child don't need medication. You don't need to admit yourself in a mental institution. You need to learn how to balance your gift. You need to learn how to align yourself so that you can find a purpose and how to use your gift to walk in it efficiently and use it so that your gift doesn't control you. I mean, if you have spiritual gifts that you were born with, if you don't learn how to control them, they will control you. So that means that you'll have uncontrollable anxiety attacks, uncontrollable negative experiences because you're not aware of why you're feeling the way that you're feeling in the first place. And that's what it be, baby. It be them it be them psychic attacks. And when you have spiritual gifts, you be very vulnerable to it. Very vulnerable. So for anybody out there that's around people who don't understand their spiritual gifts, and a lot of people that have spiritual gifts, a lot of them are drawn to tarot because it's just another tool. It's like people that's drawn to music. Some people are drawn to the piano, but they still like the way the guitar sounds. So just because you're drawn to a different instrument doesn't, and people will try to demonize it. Oh, Mel, you need to stick to the piano. That's your gift. Don't let people slap limitations and caps on what your gift is and your abilities are. If you're drawn to tarot, go learn about it. Go buy a deck. Go order a deck and figure it out on your own. Make your own decisions. Use your own discernment. Because the more people can keep you from your own power, the more everybody else will be able to push their wheel off on you in the direction you live your life. And you're never going to be happy like that. You're going to stay depressed. You're going to stay having anxiety attacks. You're going to stay miserable within, and you're going to not understand what's going on. Then you're going to think something is wrong with you mentally. And they're going to tell you you're clinically depressed, when the bottom line is you're not depressed, you're suppressed. There's a difference. So be mindful. And if anybody is chiming in and you have spiritual gifts, yes, tap into your spiritual gifts. Get around people that's going to help you understand what your gifts are, what the symptoms are. Spiritual gifts comes with symptoms. Sometimes you can't eat certain foods that make you sick. That's the stomach problem. Your spiritual gifts won't allow you to eat that. You understand? Your spiritual gifts is rejecting that, because spiritual gifts they affect your physical too. This stuff ain't nothing to play with. Spirituality, y'all, is very real. And it can be very dangerous when you're not aware or conscious of what it is and how to balance it. So that's really what I came here to talk to y'all about today. That's what's on my mind. Don't let nobody make you think something wrong with you, or you evil, or you got some type of demonic force attached to you because you a natural seer, or you have dreams or visions. And you know what I'm saying? There's people out here taking psychedelic drugs so that they can attain that ability, but it's not natural. If you're having natural psychic ability experiences, don't cross that off as some kind of mental illness or some type of craziness or something. It's an oddity, but it's natural. And a lot of us have gifts, our own gifts, and a lot of people, they forfeit their gifts because of their religious beliefs. Me personally don't do religion, because religion will give you a mental problem for real, because it causes you to develop all these nonsensical belief systems. And the stuff that religion make you believe is all hogwash, and it's nonsense, because the Bible itself is astrological. The Bible itself is a grimoire. It has spells all through it. It is full of magical wizards and witches and all type of stuff in that book. But gods and saviors and sorcery, that book is full of sorcery. But they'll turn around and tell you it's evil when you tap into your own spiritual gifts and power. But believe you me, your religion is going to die out. And it's going to become a minority in the world all over the planet. Just give it time, because we're already in that season to where religion is completely dying out, especially Christianity. Hate to bust anybody's bubble. Ain't no disrespect to nobody's belief system. Christianity is definitely going to be something that's going to completely die out. It's going to become a minority all over the planet. So on that note, y'all, I just wanted to tap in with y'all while I was taking this ride over here to see my my people and stuff. But I hope y'all have a fantastic day and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. But I had to talk about these people because I'm appalled at the things that people say without knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And you say something about their Bible and their religion, baby, they will have a hissy fit and tell you you're going to hell and everything, but they turn around and they talk about other people's way of spirituality because it's different from theirs. And I'm talking about the difference of spirit, the different types of spirituality. Religion is very different from natural spirituality. Religion is controlled. Spirituality is free. Nobody needs to control your spiritual journey, because that's between you, your ancestors, and whatever divine sources you have ancestral rights to. So I did put a title up there if anybody chimed in and don't know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm speaking about people who have a problem with tarot cards. That's what I'm speaking about. People that have a problem with tarot cards because they call it evil and demonic, because religion denounces it. And the only reason why religion don't like it is because if people started really tapping into their own intuitive senses, nobody would need guidance from religion. These pastors ain't guiding you nowhere. They're not leading you anywhere. Nothing. Where are they leading you? They ain't doing nothing but leading themselves to y'all pockets. Straight to y'all pocketbooks. Okay? Straight to y'all straight to y'all checkbook. And I hate to say it, because all pastors are not bad people, and some of them really do try to help. But religion itself is a business, baby. It's always has been, and it always will be. And they don't teach the truth about nothing, especially if they got folks still thinking that Jesus is a human being or ever been a human being. Okay? Or all these different mystical deities they done gave names to. Jehovah, Jesus, Yahuwah, all that stuff. Come on now. They're all forces of nature that humans have given names to, period. Jesus represents the sun. All right. Jehovah represents the materialism of the world. Jehovah and Jabalon and Baal is all the same deity. Jesus, Horus, Haru, all that stuff came from ancient black people, ancient melanated people. All right. And most of us know this, but it's not clicking because indoctrination, it causes you to be disconnected from a reality, to where you still have to hold on to this fictitious belief because it's become so real to you. And that's called cognitive dissonance, you know? What they say, you're generalizing. Oh, I'm not generalizing anything. What I'm doing is I'm talking about the different types of spirituality. That's what I'm talking about. And religion has nothing to do with religion is not spirituality. It's really not. It's nothing spiritual about none of these churches at all. The thing is, they have similar practices as spirituality. They do rituals in church. They burn candles in church. They use spiritual oils in church, and they have deities. And the thing is, spirituality is not controlling you or confining you to a one belief system or one deity or one way of thinking. There's a difference. There's a difference. So yeah. So yeah, there's no generalizing here. What I'm doing is telling people that tarot cards. If you think something is wrong with tarot cards and tarot readings, stop playing with cards all around. Then don't play spades, none of that, because that's the original tarot card deck. Now, that's some realization for your ass. That ain't got nothing to do with generalizing anything. What I'm doing is speaking a specific topic. I'm speaking on a specific topic, and I'm separating religion from spirituality, because those are not the same things. And I grew up Christian all my life. So this is a subject that I do have a right to speak on. I do have the experience to speak on. And I currently read tarot. And I'm a natural born psychic. So all these things I'm speaking on is from experience. So there's no generalization and none of that. I'm speaking frank now. Your feelings is your feelings. But if you put your feelings down and pick up your brain, then you will hear what I'm saying and you will get over all that other stuff. So don't come here to listen with emotional ears. If you're not coming to receive the message, then toodles, deuces. You feel me? I'm here to let people know there's nothing evil about tarot. Y'all go to church and y'all let them pastors lay hands on y'all and tell y'all whole future. They fortune telling. Don't nobody see that. Y'all throwing money in a basket when the pastor, start reading your ass. But then when people like me do it, it's a problem. So this is what I'm talking about. How they try to demonize what we do, but they want to magnify their way of spiritual of the way they practice as righteous. And yeah, sitting there with a church, a congregation full of people, putting them in a box, trying to make them generalize themselves as they're better because they got the blood of a dead man on them. That's witchcraft, baby. The only people that generalize anything is these church folks and these holier than thou people that think they better than every damn body else because they think they got some kind of supernatural God over them. That's everybody's God. And if we don't subscribe to their God, we're going to die and go to hell and burn. That's what I'm talking about. That's generalization. That's what that is. So yeah, y'all need to get y'all vocabulary together, especially if you're going to come here, with your opinion, at least have an aligned opinion about what's going on here, about what I'm actually saying. So, yeah, I didn't contradict anything. You just can't hear. I said what I said, but I'm not here to talk to stupid people. I'm here to talk to people that have a brain, that like to think, that like to use their intellect, that have their own mind and their own intelligence, and they can hear with their ears and their figurative ears, and they're not turning on, yeah. If you here to be negative, you about to get blocked. That's all that's going to be. Hey, cuz, what's crack-a-lacking? What's crack-a-lacking? Yeah, Jesus don't even exist, baby. Jesus is not a real person. And if you did your studies and you were using your own critical thinking skills, you would know that. You wouldn't have to hear it from nobody else. But church don't want you to think for yourself. Religion don't want you to think for yourself, So, yeah. Why you get biblical? Well, I've studied the Bible for over 25 years. So it's okay to use that. I'm talking about it because the Bible is a grimoire. It's a book of astrology, a book of allegories. It's a philosophical book. The people in there are fictional characters. None of those things ever happened. Those are myths and legends. And with those legends and myths are there to help you learn a moral lesson behind it. Something that you can live by. It was never supposed to be something you subscribe to as a lifestyle to actually believe literally, So, but this is what the Western culture got the world believing. And especially our people, Listen, if you feel like I'm knocking something, knock yourself off my live. Just knock yourself. If the live ain't for you, just get off my live. I'm here to talk about how y'all believers like to talk about tarot cards. I'm here to talk about what y'all do to knock people. And I'm telling you, y'all are ignorant and y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about because tarot cards started with regular playing cards. And a lot of y'all believers, y'all go to church and y'all go home and y'all drink y'all gin and juice and smoke y'all reefer and have unprotected sex outside of marriage. And y'all play spades. Y'all play with these cards. So don't get mad because I'm telling the raw truth on some of y'all. If you feel like I'm attacking your belief, get off my live. That's all you got to do. This live ain't for you because I'm a raw and unfiltered person. So I'm not going to come here to spare your feelings. This ain't what this is about. This is here to speak the raw truth. And if you can't handle it because your feelings are too sensitive, then you shouldn't probably be on my live because I'm not going to spare your feelings. Who are you? Who are you? That's all I'm trying to figure out. Why do you think you that important that somebody has to worry about your puny beliefs? You're one person. You don't even make up a one small molecule of the planet. Why should somebody care about what you believe? Y'all need to stop that crap, and you on the wrong page for that one. You on the wrong page for that one. This ain't that over here, baby. This ain't that. I ain't all love and light all the time. I'm dark and I'm also destructive too. I'm not with that church stuff. Slap the other cheek, slap one side of your cheek, turn the other. You slap my cheek, I'm going to take two with me. That's what we do over here. So I'm not with all that. You're not going to come here getting no love and light. Oh, I just want to spare people. If my message is for you, it is. If it ain't, it ain't. I'm not worried about who I don't reach. If I don't reach you, you ain't ready to receive my messages. That's as simple as that. But they can go on somewhere with all the, yes, I grew up Christian, and a lot of these people don't know that because they get so offended when they hear somebody speak about it that you can't have a two-way conversation with a lot of these people. You just can't. And they come here with these self-righteous opinions. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, come on, man. I don't give a damn about your opinion, and I don't give a damn about your belief, and I damn sure don't care about your feelings. I don't care about your feelings. There's people that commit suicide that's suffering from depression and mental illness based off of a religious belief. There's people suffering because of their religious beliefs. Where's all this holy righteous stuff, y'all, where y'all ain't defending them? Y'all don't be nowhere around these people when they going through stuff in these churches, and these damn holier than thou people be in there bullying these young girls or these young pretty girls, or in there breaking up people's marriages. Where's y'all holier than thou attitude at, and y'all defense mechanism at then? Don't come on my lab with that BS if you don't want to get stretched out. Because I ain't the one. I am not the one. I don't give a damn about your beliefs. Please believe I don't. I could care less about it. Please believe it. You know, y'all come here talking that junk, but then when y'all going around telling people they going to hell, I don't see y'all talking about telling them people to quit being offensive to other people because they don't believe what they believe. Y'all are sick. And y'all need to go get some help, especially if you think people that don't think or feel or believe like you don't have a right to speak. Who died and made y'all the king and the queens of other people's throat chakras? Y'all don't get to dictate what other people talk about and their experiences. Y'all don't get to dictate that. Ain't nobody hurt me, baby. I'm good. Y'all the ones sound hurt because y'all the ones mad at what I'm saying. You on my line. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? I'm having a good day. What I'm doing is telling y'all about yourselves. You're not going to come on my live trying to control what I talk about. That you're not going to do. So y'all can take y'all hurt, ignorant asses somewhere else with that. It's not going to go down like that here. Church is fake. The beliefs that they come with is fake. Their gods are fake. The Bible don't teach half of the stuff y'all be in these churches listening to. And then they tell you that spirituality is demonic and evil, and y'all ignorant enough to fall for that and believe it, and you wonder why our people as a culture are where we are today. But we the main ones always on one knee praying. But y'all ain't got nothing to say when they walking up in them churches snuffing y'all out. Where y'all at then? Where y'all guys be at and y'all saviors and y'all beliefs be at then? See, don't come here talking that trash to me. Don't come here with it. Don't come here with it. Go on with that little stupid stuff y'all talking. For real, for real. But anyway, I came here to basically talk about the people who got something negative to say about tarot card and readers and stuff like that. And yeah, it ain't no more demonic than them people sitting up there laying hands on y'all in them churches, sleeping while they sleeping and having orgies and sleeping around in them churches. All that homosexual stuff they do behind closed doors, and y'all talk so bad about homosexual people. But y'all pastors, a lot of them are homosexuals. A lot of y'all politicians are homosexuals. A lot of those rap artists and people y'all adore so much are also same-sex people. But y'all got so much to say about other people who choose their own. Y'all asses is hypocrites. Y'all all fake, and anybody that got a problem with what I'm saying, y'all can get these nuts. I said what I said, and unapologetically. So on that note, y'all, continue to have a grantastic day. I love y'all. And yeah, baby, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace. Fuck out of here. That punk ass